We just got finished recording episode 95 with Eric Lenasbunt of Bunt Backline Event Services. This episode airs this coming Monday, March 2nd at 8 a.m. Be sure to listen by searching WHOAGNV podcast on your favorite podcasting platform, or watch these awesome videos on Facebook or at WHOAGNV.tv.
Boom!
He speaks.
I'm trying. I'm really trying. Really trying.
Oh, man.
Podcast fam, I lost my voice, so we switched places for this upcoming episode. So, Mike, you did a great job, bro.
Thank you. I mean, you tell me whether I did a good job. Because
yeah, watch this episode.
I'm going to be self-conscious about this for the next month. But this week's Side Hustle and episode is brought to you by Realtor Andy Malden. Andy donates $250 of his commission from every transaction to the Food for Kids backpack program. He's a true ACR, born and raised here in Gainesville. The guy knows this town like the back of his hand. If you are looking for a realtor, definitely hit him up. Text him at 352-262-1047 or DM him on Instagram at Andy Malden Realtor. That's at ANDYMAULDINREALTOR at Andy Malden Realtor.
Seriously, dude, like just send him a DM and just say, yo, man, show me some property. Hit me up.
And tell him the WHOAGNV podcast sent you.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, what's up? We heard about you. We heard you're awesome. We heard you're an ACR.
And how many realtors get that DM? Like, yo, man, show me some property, bro.
Like, let's go. Dude, like, he knows Gainesville better than anybody. So, like, you know, definitely check them out, you guys. We always talk about our sponsors and, like, they make this happen. So, please support our sponsors and hit up Andy.
Cool, man. So this is the Side Hustle. It's a little bit of a rapid fire, kind of quirky, quick fire question. I'm going to start it off and we'll just kind of go back and forth until Collin loses his voice. All right. What's your favorite thing about Gainesville?
Ooh, small town, good vibes, good place to raise kids.
Favorite hype song?
Oh, Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of. I won't do what you told me.
I heard it makes you want to fight sometimes.
It does. I would break everything in the room. We can't go there.
Favorite band?
Favorite band, I'm going to go Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Nice.
Alexa or Google Home?
Alexa, but don't care. So it's kind of, yeah.
And there you go.
Sorry, Alexa. I don't want the robots to be mad at me.
Now it's Google Home.
She's good. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite book?
Do I have a favorite book? No.
Are you reading a book right now?
I am reading a book. I'm reading a book called The Bezos Letters. That's an interpretation of all of the Jeff Bezos shareholder letters, and it's very interesting. It's a good book.
You know, I didn't bring it up in the podcast. That's what's so great about these little side hustles. Is like these little surprise moments that just show up. But when you were talking about like really focusing on extracting more from your business as it's starting to go through this growth phase, definitely read the book Profit First.
Oh, I think we were DMing about that one night.
Were you and
that
I?
Actually, so, and he's also Mike McCallowitz is one of my favorite podcasts to listen to, and totally changed my life. That book, Profit First. So I should call it my favorite. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've read it. I've read a couple of his other books too, but Profit First, like, it really spoke to me because when I was a teenager, I waited tables, so I handled a lot of cash. So I did the like grandma envelope system.
Yeah.
And so like the whole Profit First thing is basically that with your business. And I was the worst at like looking at my bank account and going, oh, I've got $30,000 in there. I can buy this and this. And then like, oh yeah, but I had written $23,000 worth of checks already. And so switching to Profit, anyway, I could go on about it.
Yeah. So
read it. If you're a business owner or aspiring business owner, Profit First
I'm going to end up
major.
executing it with our businesses, and I can keep everybody informed on how it goes. But
that'd be fun.
I'm excited about it.
Back to this. Favorite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant? Gainesville restaurant, I presume?
Sure, yeah.
I'll go with Crane Ramen.
Right. Nice.
Favorite thing to do when you're not working?
Favorite thing to do when I'm not working? I'd say hang with my kids. Mostly I like to go on bike rides. Depot Park's a favorite spot too.
What ages did you say they were?
I have 11, 8, and 4.
Nice.
Yeah, all boys.
All boys.
Yeah. There's a lot of broken stuff in my house.
Sure. You should turn the rage off. Yeah. Favorite thing to do when you're... that was you. Favorite quote. Do you have one?
Favorite quote. Oh, geez. I'm not like a big quote person. I don't know.
Not going to do what you told me?
Yeah. I won't do what you told me. Sorry. Bleep you. I won't do what you told me. I do cuss a lot. I apologize. No, I don't really have a favorite quote so much.
Favorite cocktail?
Favorite cocktail? Ooh. I'm a big old-fashioned guy. However, I will say I drink far too many margaritas. So the go-to is a margarita, and pretty much no one messes up a margarita because it's just sweet and delicious.
Yeah, it's good.
So margarita.
Frozen on the rocks.
Oh, on the rocks for sure.
Yeah,
not
same.
frozen.
Yeah.
I'm not a child. I don't drink Slurpees. Like, what is that?
I'm not a child.
All right. Eat or sleep?
Oh, eat. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee. I drink
what kind?
I drink Bustelo. I don't know if you notice, I talk a lot. I have a lot of energy. I drink a lot of Bustelo, somewhere typically between 8 and 12 cups a day. I brew it through the press, not like, I just percolate it. And I drink a lot of Bustelo. Actually, for my traveling, my work box, my Pelican, I just bought an AeroPress so that I don't have to drink terrible hotel coffee anymore.
I have an AeroPress.
Yep.
I love it.
And I bought a collapsible kettle to take in my carry-on baggage. So I'm like full on, and I don't do the fancy crap either. I just do the $2 brick of Bustelo, and I get freaking cranked. I love it.
I buy the cheapest whole bean that I can. I have a ceramic grinder, and I will work for my coffee and then put it through the AeroPress.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Bustelo is like just my speed though, and it's great. I'm gonna have so many ulcers and or whatever happens in your stomach when you just keep pouring coffee on it.
Just erode that lining. Best advice you've ever received?
Best advice I've ever received. See, this goes back to the like quotes and stuff don't tend to stick to me.
Yeah.
No, they don't tend to stick. But what's that?
Say, come on, man. Best advice you've ever received?
Best advice I've ever received. My father-in-law was a general contractor, businessman, and he gave me just enormous amounts of great business advice over the years. I worked for him for a little while, and one of the big ones was, don't take on debt. That was a big one. And pay your contractors on time, every time, and then you'll have loyalty and, great work.
Dude, I think that's great advice.
Very good advice. Favorite social media platform?
Instagram, because I used to like Facebook, but it seems like it's all grumpy people yelling about politics. That seems to be the only thing that happens there. So I like Instagram as light and fluffy, and I don't really like social media much, honestly. I do participate because it's the way things are done, but yeah.
Own or lease?
Well, a lease to own. Is that an option? So most of my equipment, good question. Most of my equipment, I do lease to own financing deals because it also doesn't hit your credit as hard as like taking out a loan on something. So you lease with $1 buyout at the end or whatever. It's the same as financing it, but that's pretty much what we do for like when we buy a $120,000 LED wall. You pay a first and last month lease on it, and then you pay monthly payments for 3 years, and then it's yours.
Nice. Travel or invest?
Travel. I'm realizing I'm a sucker for travel. I really like food and drink and traveling places and meeting people, and I like to talk, so it's nice to meet new people.
This question is brought to you by Vicky Guy. Shout out to Vicky. We just ran the 7.2 First Mag Springs run a couple weeks ago, so she did a great job.
She was
Here's
there?
a first
She was
mag.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
There's a 72 in here.
Yeah, we got
Mag.
First Mag repping all over. So she says, what are you afraid of? That's what she wants to know.
What am I afraid of? Honestly, nothing dumb like snakes or spiders or whatever. It doesn't scare me.
Sure, nothing dumb like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry for everyone who's afraid of that stuff. But, no, I'm saying like I don't know. I don't think a snake's gonna kill me like in my day-to-day life, so it doesn't really bother me. I would say like health and well-being of people in my family. Like my kids. Like I don't know.
Favorite candy?
Favorite candy. I'm not a big candy person.
This is supposed to be like rapid fire, and you're like, I'm not a big this person. I'm not a big.
Sorry, man. I'll be more rapid. I like chocolate more than candy. Like I'm not a sweet candy person. Reese's. I'll go Reese's.
Okay.
Pieces or cup?
You're like rolling your eyes at me over here, man. You're like, sorry, I'm not rapid enough for you. Pieces.
Really? Yeah, pieces. Okay.
Pieces. Yeah.
Favorite snack? That's probably not candy.
Favorite snack. I'm a big fan of cheese sticks. The kind that the string cheese. Yeah, the kind. But you got to actually string them. You can't bite into them. You don't get the same.
Oh, you're not talking about like fried cheese. That you actual like string cheese.
Oh yeah, like string cheese, like in a package, like you got in lunch when you were a child.
Sure.
Yeah.
This comes from our last week's guest, Joe Hancock. What have you learned in the last week?
What have I learned in the last week? that I'm not afraid of snakes or spiders. Now, what have I learned in the last week? That I barely knew where the country of Suriname was located. Yeah. I knew the right continent. I did not really know which, if you took the names off the map, where it was.
What is your idea of success?
I think being happy. So happiness for myself and my family.
Sure.
And final question, if our podcast could connect you to one person, who would it be?
Oh, who would it be? If your podcast could connect me to one person. Past or present? Could it be anyone?
I mean, it would probably be easier if it was present.
Okay, so this is like a real scenario.
It's like frequency where you're doing the ham radio connecting to the old...
Yeah. I guess we mentioned Bill Bryson. I'd love to connect with Bill again and see if we can do something with his venue. Well,
cool.
Boom.
We'll make that happen, right? We can make that happen.
Yeah. Bill, hit him up. Let's do this. Bring back the Florida Theater. Let's go.
Cool. That wraps up the Side Hustle. If you want to ask us your question on the Side Hustle, send us a DM on IG at WHOAGNV. That's WHOAGNV. We love you. Thank you so much for your support, and gear up and get ready for this episode with Eric on Monday at 8 a.m. There's no better way to start your week. We love you, podcast fam. Thank you so much.
See ya.
He's blowing kisses because he can't talk. See ya.
I'm Collin. Bye. Collin Austin signing off. Make you say, wow. Make you say,